Hello, I'm Alec. I'm a consultant and I just want to hang out. So we got another fun bit today. We have another hot take. Check out this title. What is theater? Repeat, what is theater? But before we go, I just want to give a shout out to the movie industry for showing us how they use emotions to tell a story. I really appreciate the movie industry and I appreciate all the skills and the talents that you guys have expressed to me. I like watching shows and I like seeing how people get manipulated by the screen. Now, thanks for the jump off bit and let's hop onto this hot take now, okay? All right, here we go. Hot take, what is theater? But before we go, we have to lay down some words so we can agree on some terms and conditions, okay? Now check out this bit right here. Theater. Theater is, focus on the highlight, an order of regular priests in Naples who have no property, nor do they beg, but wait for what providence sends them. They have their name from the chief of the order. That's what theater is. Okay, so whenever you see the term theater, that's what it is. You just know that there's a bunch of priests back there that are getting ready to put on some work. Okay, now check out what priest is. Priest is a chief. Priest is a man who officiates in sacred offices. That's what a priest is, okay? So every time you have a theater, there's just a bunch of priests running around there in their sacred office. Now drop down and check out the summary of what is theater. A theater show refers to a live performance presented before an audience, typically involving actors who enact a story through dialogue, movement, and other theatrical elements. That's what they do. Now you can see it on your screen or on your phones or on the internet all day, all night. That's the stage now, okay? The stage has become the whole world as it always was. Let's keep it going. It is a form of performing art that uses live performers, usually actors, to present experiences of a real or imagined event. All right, so now we know what actors are. Those are entities that just move and do things, okay? So there's all forms of actors right now, okay? You know, like I am an actor for my Father and my Father is God. And who showed me how to act? Jesus Christ, okay? So I understand what this is and I understand what you do with it now. But the difference between now and then is that we have technology that can really confuse people because it can make you see things that have never existed, but your brain gets tricked and then it can make you feel in all sorts of wonderful ways, okay? Now drop down and we're going to show you another provision from the California Constitution. Check this out. Every person may freely speak, write, and publish his or her sentiments on all subjects, being responsible for the abuse of this right. A law may not restrain or abridge liberty of speech or press. What does that mean? That means that I can talk about and I can show whatever it is that I wish to show as long as I don't harm man, woman, child, or the people. That's what free speech is called, okay? And you can do it. And we can do it now freely because we can show our words to all sorts of people. How do we do this now? We put it on the internet. We put it online. Except now we get to compete with top level performers like Hollywood, okay? All right, so we're done with that bit. Let's hop on our next slide. It's so much fun. All right, here we go. Opportunity zone. So I'm getting ready to walk you through Oz right now because this is what I like to do because it's my job description. I love to show people how to get down on the yellow brick road. Now, check this out. I'm going to read my job description and I'm going to show you one of my bits, okay? Check this out. In this world, follow God's word, always operate through Jesus, and show neighbors the process is written. See evidence below. So you see the bold where it says, choose who you follow with wisdom. Repeat, every man and every woman gets to choose who they follow, but you better use wisdom, right? You better have knowledge, you better have wisdom, and you better have understanding. That's my family. That's my sister right there, okay? So my sister is wisdom, my brother is Jesus, and my father is God. So I've been grafted into the family, and I'm just showing you how our family gets down, okay? Check this out. 26. Many seek the ruler's favor, but every man's judgment cometh from the Lord. What does that look like? That looks like my Father judges everything, and my Father is God. Like I said, I was grafted into the family through Jesus, okay? Check this out. An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked. All right, so I'm showing you that bit right there because they're opposites, okay? So an unjust man, somebody who doesn't follow the law, is an abomination to the just, people who follow the law, okay? And he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked. So the wicked will be those that don't follow the law, and the law is written. So you can always read the words to the game as written. They're always going to be written down somewhere for you. Our rules are always coming from the Holy Bible, King James Version. That's what's up. Our creatures, the people that the creatures that the people created, come from the state's constitutions. So if they don't follow those rules as written, then that means that they're an abomination to us and they're wicked. Okay, so if they don't follow the rules as written within the Constitution, then that means their behavior is wicked, and we don't like that. Okay, check this out. Jesus saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. What does that mean? That means that Jesus is the only way to the Father, right? So the only way that you can get to God is through Jesus Christ. There's no other way. There is no other way that you can choose, right? There is no other way that you can choose but one way, and that is through Jesus Christ. And you better make sure that you understand the rules to the game as written. And thankfully, thank God that God wrote down the rules for us in the Holy Bible, King James Version. That's what's up. We got one book to rule them all, right? So we don't need other books. We just got one book to rule them all, okay? That's what you would call a throwback to the Lord of the Rings bit right there, okay? So we're done with that. We just wanted to show you who the way is, right? Because we wanted to show you, the way that we follow is Jesus, right? So we're always following after Jesus, and that's why you would call us a Christian, right? Or you would call me a disciple of Christ. It's real simple. We just put the words out there for you to see, and we say, do you agree to the terms and the conditions as written? Yes or no? It's so simple for us, okay? All right, we're done with that bit. Let's hop on our next slide. Conclusion. Let's work on our closeout game. This is my job description too. Trust God, dress and keep God's property, protect neighbors with trust tools. We love that bit right there, okay? Show the people how to move with simplicity, test, break, and build free people by God with love. Game over. All right, let's walk it back up. So I just wanted to show you that bit where, every man and every woman, you get to choose who you follow, but you better make sure you have wisdom when you choose who you follow, okay? Because many will be out here and then many will be saying, I come from Jesus, and they may not come from Jesus. They may come from somebody else. It may be a different Jesus, right? And that's why you have to test every spirit with the words that come out of their mouth, all right? And then I wanted to show you that provision from the California Constitution that we can speak on all subjects, okay? So nobody can stop me from what it is that I'm saying, as long as I don't harm man, woman, child, or the people, okay? And then I wanted to show you what a theater show is, and then I wanted to show you what priest is, and then I wanted to show you what theater is, okay? So I wanted to show you how people use performing arts to manipulate people's emotions, okay? All right, so we're done. Let's go ahead and walk it back down. So go ahead and contact us, and we will build you a private organization and show you how to operate it by God with love. We will show you how to act, and we will show you how to perform in a written instrument. Okay, that's what we'll show you how to do. We'll write an instrument for you, and we'll show you how to use that instrument, and then we'll let you get out there and we'll let you perform. Okay, it's so much fun. Until then, I'll see you in the future, and remember, nobody's having more fun than us. Bye.